Let's take a look at the fairy garden makeover. You can see back in 2017 when it first began over at this tree stump with mushrooms, and then over the years more fairies were added, and of course the tree stump being natural started to just decompose, and so it was time to move on. So that's what the tree stump looked like, illuminated by the solar lights. And now the fairies have been moved over to Gnome Grove, where they will spend their summer and fall. All of the fairies and the gnomes and even that crow that's sitting there do have important roles in the Winchester-Nabu Detective Agency case files. You can read those at amberunmasked.com. Right here you get a good look at a couple of the gnomes. Gnomes Adams was my very first gnome. And this little guy over here with the wheelbarrow is Sherlock Gnomes. He's the newest one. And there's the fairy Megan Von Fay. She has lost her wings over the years. We've tried to repair them, but nothing works. And that's a chipmunk hole, one of the many. Here you can see from before the move where the fairies were at the tree stump and the condition that the tree stump is in now. It's got some new mushrooms that are different than the ones from 2017, obviously. And then we're back here at Gnome Grove with the new setup. And there's yet another chipmunk hole. Next to the chipmunk hole is this cedar stump, which is actually quite tall, and I moved the wires of the solar lights from the old tree stump to that nice cedar pole, and then I hid the wires with some leftover wooden rocks. And here's a better look at the crow from one of our case files. Right at the bottom of this big, huge tree is that little angel face. I found that buried under ivy and grass and dug it up, and now it's here in Gnome Grove. And these are new additions, these nice chairs that I repainted white. And I put one on the rock wall for the chipmunks. You can get all the details and case files at amberunmasked.com. You can support me at patreon.com/amberunmasked.